Hey, wonderful people. So, in lieu of last night having a quick touch base, hopefully just a 5 minute touch base video so that we could all just be on the same page. I would love to have at least another meeting sometime during midweek, maybe next week. So we'll try to finalize that. But I'm away, so that's also why things are a little bit out of place. I'm in PA right now with some family. So just to get everyone on the same page, and if anyone needs it, I can send these notes, not a lot but just a few, and send these notes later. But I wanted to just go over the encounter theme, the info, the layout, the assignments, and whatnot, just so that everybody is back on the same page. If not, just because we haven't had this full meeting where everything is laid out after half the team planned out schematics and the other half of the team planned out the lessons and things like that. So right now, the theme for the encounter is replace. And the reason that it's replace is because a lot of times we feel like the encounter is always about identity, and honestly it is, because the one thing that gets attacked the most in the world is identity. And for this one I want to theme it replace, and the purpose is really to replace false ideologies that give us false identities and break our purpose, and also the double meaning of the word to replace us into, like, physically, in the sense, replace us back into the right mindset and state of mind and spirit that we can allow God to properly use us in. So that would be an encounter. So right now I have Trey creating a flyer for it. He's a bit behind. I'm just gonna give him grace and say that it's a lot going on with the merger and everything. So he hasn't been able to get that to me, and hopefully we're gonna get it Sunday, just so that we have that. So info for the encounter, we're gonna be theming them like episodes. So because we're having the mini encounters, I don't like the term mini encounter. So let's say replace episode 1 is gonna be this coming Saturday, April 24th. We're gonna do 12 to 4. I know we had originally said 12 to 5, but 12 to 5 just seemed awkward. So 12 to 4 is a little bit better in terms of just having something even. And I guess maybe that's just me. I like even. So we're gonna have it this Saturday, 12 to 4, and then in May it'll be May 22nd, 12 to 4, and then we're also probably gonna have to reschedule the June encounter because a few of us are actually not unavailable that last weekend of June. So we'll probably do it maybe the first week of July, like that 4th of July weekend, or sometime around then. We'll solidify that as a team. So we'll do that. So again, this Saturday, April 24th, 12 to 4, and then May 22nd, 12 to 4. If we do want to do like a third episode of it, we might do it in June, but it'll be a scaled back team. And also, to reiterate, the purpose of these mini encounters is not to have a full blown out encounter, but to focus on key things. So for this one, it's identity. For May, it may be forgiveness. For May, it may be social media's impact. For whatever it is, but we'll target one key thing of the encounter. Or maybe this one is identity. The next one is still identity, but identifying the real Christ. Maybe we can do something like that where we just stick with identity, and then the encounter is just a full-on encounter. But these episodes are really just to keep it targeted. So this one is going to be identity and how we identify ourselves. The layout, if you see me moving my hand, it's because I have a cheat sheet right here. So the layout is pretty simple. 12 to 4, come in, we'll provide lunch. Also, we're trying to keep the encounter free. It's also going to be at the main campus for GC in New Rochelle. I already reached out to Pastor Bejoy and the team over there in case they have any Mount Vernon people that want to attend. We're trying to keep it a little bit close, anyone who's in our circle for now, and then we'll start branching out as we get our feet wet back into things. We're not trying to be inclusive, but we also don't want to just branch it out too wide so that we overdo it on ourselves. So the encounter layout, we're going to start off with lunch, maybe like 20-30 minutes, go into an activity, get everybody reacquainted, then do worship, just a little bit of worship, first lesson, Then after the lesson, we're gonna do a breakout session, and we really want to try to focus and cultivate the breakout session. So we're not gonna try to constrain it too much to like a 30 or 45 minute time schedule. We'll probably make it 60 to 90 minutes. That way, the breakout sessions, they could have their own activities. The kids can get their chance to speak. I don't know how many kids are gonna come, honestly. If it's just two, that's great. Right now, I think registered is 6 or 7. So that's even surpassed what I was expecting. So that's great. So we'll see. The people that attend, they determine how large or how many breakout sessions we need. And then after the breakout session, we'll have another activity. And then after that activity, we'll have a second lesson. And then after that lesson, we'll have worship and ministry. That should take us 12 to 4, lunch until 12:30, activity till 12:35, 12:45 or 1 o'clock, worship till like 1:15, lesson till like 1:45 maybe, breakout session till like 3:15. So it's just we're not so constrained with time. That's why I kind of giving figurative numbers, but 12 to 4 should be sufficient for everything that we want to get done. And then assignments, we have lunch and production. Right now, that's the behind the scenes stuff, administrative and whatnot. Allie and Maria are taking care of that. The first lesson is going to be led by Nicole. The second lesson is going to be led by Chelsea. Shanika is planning out the activities, and the breakout session is going to be whoever's available to do it. So right now, it's going to be possibly me, maybe someone else, or maybe I don't do any of the breakout activities and I just don't lead at all. But I am going to be hosting everything. So if anything, let me know if you have any questions. Put them in this group, and I will get back to you later. And Asa really wants to say hi, so go ahead. Yes, you do. So yeah, we'll talk in the group, guys. Thanks.